Yay. Can I introduce you a little bit in the beginning? So I'm so grateful, Susanna, you are here and we are having this Zoom. You are such an inspiration, and I adore you because you are psychologist, and also
Crazy?
crazy, and a happy person. And you also have created this amazing program, Pragmatic Psychology, and you're an amazing facilitator. So I'm really grateful that you are here with us tonight. And actually, you're also coming to Slovenia. I need to mention that just in the beginning because I'm super excited. In July, we will be able to have you in Slovenia. You're going to facilitate 2 classes, one day Pragmatic Psychology class on the topic of relationships, of course, and then in Ljubljana. And then this is 17th of July. And then the next weekend,
it's like we're gonna mix it with like relationship, parenting, something like this.
Relationships, parenting, family, all of that, because everything is super connected. Yeah, so cool. And then this is 17th July, and then from 22nd to 24th of July, we are gonna have Right Voice for You class in Bohin. How cool. Yeah, amazing. So maybe if I can ask you in the beginning, just a little bit, so if you could say like a few words, how do you what is pragmatic psychology, and and how do you look at how do you combine access and your knowledge from being a psychologist? Maybe just a few words or
Okay, so when I tried to be a normal psychologist and therapist, I was taught the way I should have worked back then was to always look at the problems and then find a solution, which for me is a very dramatic perspective. It's always about the wrongness. Pragmatic psychology is about being pragmatic, which means do what works. Instead of being dramatic, be pragmatic. Look at what works. Look at what's possible, and ask, how does it get any better in this? So it's basically implementing the tools of access in psychology, in your work as a, however you work with people. So we have these classes where people learn, how can I use the tools of access in my work as a parent, as a coach, as a facilitator, as however you work with people, including yourself, and get it out there into the world. Because the world is more now than ever looking for ways to make things work. There are still people who love the dramatics. There's still people who love to stay in their insanity. But maybe you have noticed it's easier to choose your reality because more and more people are going for the lightness. Like all of you, every time you guys, all of you listening, every 10 seconds, you go for lightness. You are inspiring the world to more lightness. So how many 10 seconds have you chosen lightness today? Every 10 seconds, when you choose ease, joy, and glory, you facilitate the world to more lightness. It makes a huge impact on the world. And I invite you to acknowledge that more than ever. Because when you acknowledge the impact you have on the world already, you get to change it more. You get to be more of that leader. And that's what, for me, a lot access and pragmatic psychology is all about. It's empowering you to know that you know, and empowering you to know that you are that leader. You don't need to be a politician. No. You don't need to be loud and go, oh my God, you don't need to scream and be this famous person to change the world. It's really this, you choosing more towards the lightness, you choosing to be and embody the tools. That is you changing our future. So everything must allow you to acknowledge that. Will you please destroy and uncreate at times of God, Zillion?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. It's really so amazing. And I love, how you call yourself and like, you invite others, like I'm a happy person, and this has opened really so much for me, because even like if today we are having the Zoom about relationships, it's like we forget so many times even that we have a choice in every single moment. And like, I have a desire that I would like to be, and I already am, and I can choose. I'm a happy person. So, but when people around us, especially like our partners or husbands or, friends, are not choosing that, like we tend to like create, like go on the lowest common denominator with them. And we keep forgetting we actually don't need to choose to be depressed with them or sick with them or sad with them. We can still choose to be a happy person. And maybe if you can address also that a little bit, and like maybe also because a lot of people I know are interested also in the, like I have read your amazing book, and you are reading there that like also depression is just a choice, and it takes courage and intelligence and everything to choose to be happy. So maybe something about that, if you can tell more.
So one of the things that people forget is the absolute luxury we have, which is called choice. So as soon as you embrace that you have choice in every 10 seconds, it's like, even if you had your husband, your partner, your children try to drag you down to their points of view to keep you in relationship, you have like, it's not a wrongness, you're not less conscious because you chose to be in their limited reality. Because many people go, oh my God, I've done Access, I've done so many classes, and I'm still, upset when my partner says something and I'm reacting. You're not wrong. This is not about being perfect. This is about choosing new in every moment. So when you notice, okay, well, I reacted to my husband's, my children, someone else's drama. Enjoy it. Just go, wow, that was a funny choice. That was a very funny choice. There, I did it again. Yay. That is, laugh about it. So everything doesn't allow you to laugh about your own, even if they're limited choices. Will you please destroy and uncreate at times you got zillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and yawns. What if you stop taking yourself so serious? Everywhere you're taking yourself so extremely serious that you can't laugh about yourself anymore. Will you please times the gods zillion, destroy and uncreate it all?
Yes.
Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. It's like, if you notice you reacted, oh my God, just laugh about it, or react more, or do an Oscar nominated reaction dance, whatever's fun for you. And then in the next moment, maybe you go, you know what other choice do I have here? How can I make this easy on me? And maybe one of the elements of making it easier for you is called allowance. Which is a challenge when it comes to people we love, like children, especially, and husbands and wives. It's a bit of a challenge to do allowance. So don't beat yourself up if you're not there yet. Just, go, okay, allowance, expand out, become bigger than my awareness. And then another element is notice when you're controlling. I guess none of us here on this Zoom, listening now or later, are controlling anything. Oh yes, we are. And it's like, when you notice when you're trying to control the situation, control your children, control your husband, control yourself, control your creations. Notice it, ask yourself, okay, am I having fun controlling? If not, choose to have fun. Everything doesn't allow you to have fun when you're controlling. Will you destroy and create it, please, times a god zillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. And you can also ask, does the control work? And there's this wonderful, amazing clearing in Access Consciousness. I'm sure all of you know it, and not many people are running it. It's this getting out of the control clearing. And it has like a new renaissance now. Like it's recommended all over the place. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Because anything you control, you kill it. You kill the possibility. So what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can you and your body be to be totally out of control, out of definition, out of limitation, out of form, structure, and significance, out of linearity and out of concentricities that you and your body truly be. And everything that doesn't allow that times a godzillion, will you please destroy and create it all? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and yawns. Like one of the things that we have on the buffet right now is chaos. Like bring chaos into your relationships. What does that mean? Like anytime you ask a question, you change, like you stir things up. You bring new wind, you bring fresh air, circulation into the relationship. And you might not necessarily ask the other person, especially if they're not interested in consciousness. But ask yourself, ask yourself like, okay, so what, like you could say everything this relationship has been before this now, I destroy and I create it all. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and yawns. And then you can ask yourself, okay, so what is possible with this person in this moment today that I've never considered? What can they contribute to me? What can I contribute to them? What can we be that I've never, ever considered? That is you bringing chaos and movement into the relationship with whoever. And it ends the relationship as it has been yesterday. Like, what if you end, like just, we can do it together now if you want, you don't have to, but take one person in your life where you would like to have more ease with. It can be you, it can be your children, it can be your husband, your wife. Okay, so now get the energy of this. What if you end the relationship as it has been until now? Okay, just break up with that person. You're not breaking up with the possibilities. You're just breaking up with all the limitations and all the crap and everything that doesn't work. Okay, so what if you right now end the relationship with that person? And notice what that opens up. Okay, like the only thing you end with that is the limitation, not the wonderfulness, not the possibilities. You can never end that because that's not based on polarity. The only thing you can destroy and uncreate is anything that's based on polarity, plus and minus, good and bad, right and wrong. So what if you end the relationship with all of that, with that person and all of that, and notice, maybe you can breathe more. And now get the energy of that person. Are you further away from that person, or are you actually closer to that person? So the thing that occurs when you end a relationship is that you actually get closer to the person rather than having the person and you and then all the limitations between both of you. So you end like the relationship with the limitations and you can be much closer with that person. And that is something when Nadia asked, okay, so how can you be more of you? That is one of many elements how you can be more of you with someone else. So I can keep on talking about this, blah, 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 but Nadia, please.
Yeah, but that's amazing. Yeah, thank you so much. If like what it's like opening up for me now, it's like so many times we are so aware of what other people could choose, or like how much more is available for them. And then like it's really good if we actually ask some questions before we go into reaction, or like try to change them or make them choose that, or like push them to become more because we see they can be more So maybe something about that also.
I love that. It's like, how often do you want more for someone else than they want for themselves?
Yeah, always.
always.
Like for children, for husbands, we would like to make all of them successful, happy. We are the one who know everything the best.
I know, isn't it funny? But it's like, if you just see it with humor, you go, oh my God, I'm adorable. I'm so cute. And then what the thing is, if you twist it around and go, am I even that caring towards me? It's like a silly example, but my parents are taking care of our cat right now because we're not at home. And so we had a conversation where there's a window that he can just jump through and go outside whenever he wants. And my parents said, no, we have closed that window because he might get hurt. And I'm like, it's a cat. It's fine. He knows what he's doing. And then I'm like, if they would care for their own bodies as much as they are caring for the cat, oh my God, like they would be so much healthier and happier. But that's what we do all the time. We're like, oh, I want this person or this animal or this to be much happier.
It seems we are like, sorry for interrupting, but it seems we are more making ourselves more responsible for everybody else than for us. Yeah. And then everybody else is doing the same. So nobody is really taking care of themselves.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So it's like, if you just like energetically take one person that you guys do that with, where this person has so much potential, I'm going to give them an access tool and then they will use their potential and I will keep on bugging them. Okay. So take one person that you just keep on pushing consciousness towards. Okay. So now take that energy and direct it towards you and your body. All that caring, all that willingness to be greater, and just like shower it over you energetically. So everything doesn't allow you to care at least as much as you care for others, for you. Everywhere you're avoiding that, will you please destroy and create at times a godzillion. Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Wow. And there's like, I don't know if we have time, but there's like this element of where you have other people, and like the other way around is where people in relationships oftentimes go, especially humanoids, like I would like to have a relationship, so defending the relationship. And at the same time, I still want to have my freedom. So because I am having this person in my life, I cannot really have the freedom I would like to have. So whether it's family or husband or children, so it's like, so what not choice or what non-choice are you projecting on other people rather than just choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine, shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds. Yeah, so
that's really good one. And also like how much of our relationships are based maybe also on the fear of losing one like another person. So then we don't choose like what we would like to choose, because if we become everything we could be, like we may lose them. And so we are usually connected with so many people on this like lower harmonics, or like this like sadness or dramas or problems, as you said in the beginning, so if you can invite like
so it's like the fear of losing, it's that would be like a psychological, logical reason. It's like, oh, I'm afraid of losing this person. Oh, it's like a very, if you go to a psychologist, they will go, yeah, okay, yeah, yeah, you have a fear of losing. Let's look at that. It's like it's this would be great food for a psychologist. It's very psychological, logical, but is it a reality for you guys? So how much are you using the fear of losing as a way to avoid what you could be choosing? And everything that is times a godzillion, will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and yawns. And I know, if your brain goes, hey, what did she just say? That's good. Okay, it's good that your mind doesn't follow this conversation, and it's recorded so you can listen to it again. But this is, if you go, hey, I don't get it, that's probably because that's something for you. Like the moment when we don't get it, it's because, oh, our brain is taking a break, which is good. And your insane mind, where the possibilities are, can take over, but it's like the fear of losing it's a very psychological, logical reason and justification to avoid what you actually could be choosing. So everything that is times a godzillion, will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and yawns. Because I'm sure all of you are very powerful mofos, creatures. Like you, like, okay, like, wow. So when you start to acknowledge that, you go, okay, am I afraid of losing someone? Or honestly, like, is it really about this other person? Or have I not been choosing what I could be choosing? But it's so convenient to make it about other people. So everything that is times a godzillion, will you please destroy and uncreate it? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, pock, all nine shorts, boys, poets, and beyonds.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you, Susanna. I love you. Like, it's amazing how you like really twist all of that, and it's awesome. Yeah. More of that. How cool. Yeah. Okay, we are running out of time, so maybe like on the email we get one question. If maybe like if you could say something about that. One lady is asking, she would like to have more ease in her communication with her husband or partner, like something about communication, maybe in a relationship, like
is there anything specific that she would like to have more ease with?
Maybe if she's here, she can ask here, like on the chat, or
I mean, if there's nothing specific, I can say general about so you gotta acknowledge what language your partner is speaking. And I don't mean Slovenian, German, or Russian. I mean like is he speaking, is your partner speaking man, or is your partner speaking woman? Okay. So, and it doesn't matter what kind of body you have. There are women who function like men, and there are men who function like women, or any combination of that. So if you have a woman speaker, whether it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter. But if that person speaks a woman, you have to start the conversations with a question of, hi, honey, how you doing? How was your day? How's it going? Like a little foreplay, like with sex, like also with conversation. And then you get to the point. But if you have a conversation with a man speaker, then get to the point. Don't do foreplay. Don't go, hello, how you doing? Just say what's up, like talk straight. So that's maybe something that helps being more aware of what is this person's functional reality, and then speak to that. Don't speak how you want to speak. It's not about you. What if the relationship is actually not about you? What if you are the leader of consciousness where it's about the other person? Because if you allow it to be about the other person, it automatically includes you, because it's all about oneness. But it's like, what if relationship is not about your needs? what if relationship is actually about creating possibilities? But that
wow. That's totally different point of view.
Yeah.
Wow, amazing. Like yeah.
But that's that's the future. That's the future we are creating. Like so far, relationship is all about needs. Get my needs fulfilled, which is okay. It's not wrong, but it's boring. It's like, oh, you didn't do this for me. You didn't do that. It's like, and then you get upset, and it's like this. It's like you can press play. It's the same scenario every time. It's like, but making it about possibilities is a totally different ballgame, and that, I guess, would be more about what we're going to talk about in that.
And when you said like the relationship is about the other person, you mean like about inviting them to more, or what exactly? Or if you can say something more about that, because
yes, inviting them to more, but doing what works. It's more about doing what works, because if you want to invite them to more, it's like you still have needs of them choosing more. But if you just like do what works,
what works for them, and then
what works in general. And it's like that way, it's always about ease, joy, and glory, not about getting somewhere. But that's a huge conversation, and I guess that's more about what the class will be, or could be, if questions are going there. But that's like, you can ask any questions at this class, so feel free.
Yeah, that's amazing. I would like to have more of that, because it's super, it applies to so many, every relationship we have. And it's also, if we are willing to look what will work, then we also like need to be willing to be that, and say that, and do that, and really be pragmatic, like embody this pragmatic person, and who is always willing to choose what will work, and who is willing to do whatever it takes to get where we are aware we would like to go.
Exactly that. And it's really cool, because even like just the fact that we can start talking about it here is huge. It's like for a long time, this conversation, us being able to talk about this, all of you guys listening, the fact that we can have that conversation now is, it's huge. This in a Zoom like that. So I'm excited about what else can we open up. And it's also like there's a new space available for all of us, where we go beyond the need of relating to everyone at all times. It's like, what space beyond relationship is available? And this is not about only our children. It's not only about our husbands. It's bigger than that. It's like anything. Like, who could you be if you would go beyond needing to relate?
Thank you so much. Maria is saying we have one more question in Slovenian chat, so maybe we can take that one and then we finish for tonight. Okay, cool. Maria, go on. You can.
Thank you. So what to do? So partners could take more time for each other. So what to do? What to do here?
In order to take more.
So this person is basically asking, so she would like the partnership or partners to take more time for each other. So what to do for this, in this regard?
I would gain more clarity on each person. So what do you mean, like for you, asking yourself, what do I mean with I would like to have more time with this partner? Is it about a number of minutes per week? Is it about what we do? It's like, what is the energy? What is the energy of that time together? What would I actually like? Because like, if you have more clarity, what am I really asking for? Is it really about spending more minutes together? Or is it something else I actually would like? And then also ask about the other person, truth, can they deliver that? And then see what works. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow. Amazing. Yeah, this was amazing. And it's just opening so much. So I really can't wait for this, for the classes with you. How cool. I'm really excited. And I also have so many questions. So yeah, awesome. How cool. Thank you, really. Thank you, Susanna, for your time, for being here with us. Thank you, everyone, for your presence. And really, you can meet Susanna and join her classes. There is no prerequisites, so you don't even need to know Access Consciousness. You can join 17th of July for 1 day, Pragmatic Psychology class. Nusha has posted the link in the chat, but we are gonna also send you the links for about the classes in the email after this Zoom. And there is Right Voice for You class in Bohin, 22nd to 24th of July. It's also the link in the chat. And maybe just for the end, Susanna, if you can just say some words, what is Right Voice for You class about? What is basically, I know it's huge and it's about everything, but like, what will you say now for us?
What will I say now? And that's exactly what Right Voice for You is. It's like, what if you don't need to prepare your life? What if you just show up, high world, in any situation and tap into the energy of, hey, what's required right now? Whether you give a speech or whether it's a situation where you speak with your children or someone in your household, or you want to post on Facebook, or you want to let the world know about your classes or your products or your business. It's like, what if it's not about what should I say? What is the right thing to say, which is stifling your voice? What if it's about what could I say? You know, what is that joy of voicing what I know and the ease of it? So Right Voice for You is a lot about expanding the creative space of your life. And we play with like practical tool, like we do exercises in that class, play with different things, whatever you would like to have more ease with. You can bring, you know, like I have this product, I would like to get it out. I would have more ease writing. I would like to have more ease speaking, or doing videos, whatever is something you would like to play with, be creative with. That's that and more we are addressing.
Yeah, I've heard from many people, and also it's public. Like also David Kubas has a podcast. I think he's talking about how he has first time attended your class and how this class has completely changed his life. And I have heard this from many people about your Right Voice for You class. So it's also about like losing judgments of yourself. This is what I'm getting, like, so really like eliminating the judgments that are stopping us so much in everyday life, in every single situation. So this is what I'm getting. Yeah, so
about
it's
you showing up, about your voice, about your body, about just going, you know, here I am, here's my business, here's my product, whatever, like losing the judgments of that. Definitely.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't even have this, like, you know, they don't even know what else is possible because they have maybe decided it's like, this is like, I'm never gonna show up. It's like, I'm just a housewife, you know, it's like, and in those people, I see how their whole life and future are changing with this Right Voice for Your classes. So yeah, it's really, I'm really excited.
Me too.
Yay, cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming to Slovenia. We are looking forward.
Thanks for inviting me. Thank you, Nadia. Thank you, Maria.
Yeah, thank you, Maria, for translating. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Nusha, for the links and all support. So have a nice evening, guys. And yeah, we stay in touch and maybe we meet in person all together in July for Susanna's classes, and let's change the world.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you.
Have a nice evening. Bye.
See you.
Bye.